Narcissists love to gossip. They love to tear others down. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about different types of gossip, the kind of gossip that the narcissist uses, and things that you can do when they are gossiping and you're listening to them tear other people down. What can you do? I'm Dr. Meg Haworth, and I'm a transpersonal psychologist and a holistic nutritional chef, and I help women survivors of parental narcissistic abuse or narcissistic abuse from your mate or sibling or friend to heal holistically, releasing the energy held in the body from longstanding narcissistic abuse. And also, as a holistic chef, nutritional chef, I can help you with food to support the body to heal itself while you're going through your healing process. So let's talk about gossip. Let's talk about two different types of gossip. Now, the narcissist is only going to use the first type I'm going to mention. The first type I'm going to mention is toxic gossip. Toxic gossip is specifically used to tear other people down. It's to take them down. It's to make the narcissist is trying to get you on their side so that you will agree with them about whatever it is that they're trying to get you to agree with. They want to tear other people down too, to keep you divided from them. And they may even tell you that that person said something really awful about you, and this is what they said. And so that will make you just feel like, oh my gosh, they said that about me. And you won't want to check it out with the person because usually it's so horrible that you wouldn't want to confront them. And even if you did, they would probably be incensed that you might have believed the narcissist for a minute to begin with. It just, these situations are so sticky. And this is one of the ways that narcissists keeps things moving in the direction of drama and more trauma, and keeps you in the abuse cycle. So toxic gossip is the one that narcissists use to tear you down with. Now, there's another type of gossip. It's constructive gossip, where you're going to a friend and you're telling them, like, hey, this thing happened with this person in my life, and I feel really bad about it. Here's what happened. Here's what I did. Here's what they did. And what you're doing is you're really with a friend that you can really trust to examine the situation that went on. You're doing it as a way of growing and of changing. It's not as a way of putting the other person down. It's also just a way of venting. You just might want to get that out of your system, because you just feel like, oh my gosh, this person's done this thing, again, or whatever it is. But hey, here's what I'm learning. So that's constructive gossip. It's not used to tear them down. It's just used to constructively figure out what it is that's going on inside of you. What was it that got triggered, and how can you grow from the experience of what just happened with this person? So that's constructive. So if you're with a narcissist and they are engaged in toxic gossip and they're tearing down somebody else, here are some things you can do. The first, and I think the most important thing that you can do, is just remain silent. Silent, unemotional. So you're not jumping in and going, oh my gosh, that's terrible, because that's giving supply to the narcissist, especially if this is somebody you've known for a long time and you know that this is exactly what they're doing. If you suspect they may be doing this, then they may, when you get silent, they may get like a little offended, and they may try to pull you into an argument, or like, what, you don't believe me? And so they may do something like that, but they're not usually met with the silence and the unemotional response. And that's a very, very important thing, is don't respond emotionally. And a lot of times what they do is they just get off the subject. If they figure out that you can't really supply them with what they're looking for when they're trying to tear somebody else down, they may go somewhere else and find somebody else that's going to go like, oh, really? That's what happened? Ooh, So just be aware of that. So you can use silence. You can use that unemotional response where you're just kind of flatlining your emotions, so you're not giving them any kind of supply in that moment. And then the third thing that you can do is you can simply change the subject. Point out something in the room. Oh, so and so's over there. Or, oh, did I show that picture of the grandbaby, or whatever it is. You can divert the conversation elsewhere. That also gives them the message that you're not up for that. You're not open to hearing them tear people down. You're not going to participate in that kind of a situation. So again, those three things are: one is silence, two is just unemotional, just no specific emotional response. Don't let them into your field, and don't give them the emotional response that they're looking for. And then, of course, the third thing is change the subject. Just go on to something else. So I hope that this will help you with dealing with when the narcissist tears people down. The less that you participate in that, the less you allow that to just take you down in the process, the better off you're going to be in the short term and in the long run. I'm Dr. Meg Haworth, and I hope that this information will help you get well.